Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the grand final of the European Championship Series 2013. I am Captain Lost. I do community management and public relations at Telworld Entertainment. I'm joined by E-Man. How you doing, E-Man? What's up?
Hi there, Lust. I'm doing pretty well. Glad to be here for the finals of the ECS.
Damn straight. I'm glad to be here. KURWA versus Apis Europae. KURWA, the upstarts, the challengers, the troll team. Their name is a swear word, even.
Yes.
And they're challenging the...
Don't look up what it means, folk.
What? No, don't.
Well, you know what? No, it's pertinent here. Because they rose from being streetwalkers to, like, being high-class escorts, dude.
Well, that's the thing.
They've risen. In stats.
They certainly have risen. I mean, they're like... everyone sort of discounted them at the start. They said, well, these are just kind of players. They're messing around. They're not serious enough to really challenge for this. And they just kept winning, pretty much. And now they're up in the final against Apis Europae. Predictably, Apis Europae are in the finals because they are, well, they're the best team.
Because they're
friggin'
awesome.
They're the best team, so they would be in the finals, right? It's as simple as that.
Yes.
They were.
They gotta
the
respect
team was,
you when you command their respect. That's what KURWA.
Exactly, yeah. The clan Apis Europae was just made. I was sort of part of the formation of it, but then I left very early on. But it was made with a sort of design on esports and competitivity. And it's just, yeah, they've just sort of been very successful. They went straight to the top and they've just stuck around there ever since.
I admire their tenacity. I like AE. They're on the top for a reason. You don't just like wake up one day and be the best competitive Warfare player. You spend hours and hours in the server practicing with your bros and working on tactics and even competing in tournaments all the way across the Pacific.
Yeah, exactly. That's the mark of the hardcore European warband right now, is someone who just goes over to America and just kicks some ass there as well. It's pretty cool. I have my soiree over there with the Midnight Watchmen back in the day. But, those days about. Yeah, it was pretty successful. We didn't bring home any silverware, but you know, we had. I feel like I had a big impact on TMW as a team.
You kept your share of flags.
Yeah, we certainly did. We had some great wins and some,
humiliating defeats.
I felt like at that time, and arguably still now, Europe were quite a bit of a way ahead of America. And sort of going over there was a lot of wisdom I was able to impart. And I think it sort of pushed the American scene forward a little bit.
Did you just say that you single-handedly changed the U.S. meta for the better? Is that?
What? Well, yeah, I sort of did.
Yes, you did!
I did, yeah.
If you're gonna make a claim, make it bold.
I did, and that's what I think that the Europeans playing in America are still doing.
They're wallowing and waiting for Lust to come by and show them how wrong their ways are.
It's not exactly all like that, and
No, I'm messing.
And I think there's definitely things that we learned from America as well. But yeah, anyway, but it's not about me. It's, as much as I'd love it to be about me, this is about the the final tonight. Hopefully the stream's okay, guys. I want to guys, you can keep us informed. Let us know how the stream is doing via Twitter. That'd be ideal. At Captain Lust. If it's really problematic, maybe we can lower the bitrate. I don't know. What is the bitrate on right now?
It is at 3,000 kilobits, but
3,000 kilobits.
I monitor the OBS program and it says no drop frames. Therefore, it's always Twitch being Twitch.
It's Twitch being Twitch. That's the problem. But if we lower it even further, then Twitch being Twitch should be less of a problem. Hopefully.
Twitch should be less twitchy.
Yes, indeed.
Well, if we need to do that, let us know, people. But moreover, just let us know anything that occurs to you, as this is the final championship match. You don't get another chance to tweet us beyond today. All right.
Well, you will, because we're going to be back with whatever next competition comes next. MBTV is not ending with the European Championship Series, but this is your last chance to tweet us about the European Championship Series, I think.
Yes.
Get that hashtag ECS 2013 going.
Say something. If you felt like it, now is the time.
Contribute. Get involved. That's what this social media thing's all about, probably.
And we just, yes, people that brought up migrating over to YouTube. And that is for the future, but it gives me problems, and that is something we want to establish for a different tournament and not, mess with what kind of works right now. Especially for such an esteemed match we got going tonight.
Indeed. And obviously tell all your friends about it. We want to get a lot of people watching these finals. It's pretty hyped up. KURWA versus Apis Europae. Um, I think, obviously Apis Europae are the favourites because they're the best team, so they will be the favourites, as per usual. But I think there's a real chance that KURWA could win here. I don't know what has been going on with their practice schedules this week, or how you know jibed up they are. But I definitely think that KURWA certainly
KURWA
have the
practice in a traditional sense?
They do. They've been practicing a lot, like seriously, and they're easily good enough player quality wise, I think, to match Apis Europae. The problem is Apis Europae's superior team fights. As LaRue says, I fully agree with. Warband is a game of engagements. It's about that crunch point where the two teams hit each other and everyone's got to be there at that time, fighting, getting involved, playing their part, playing their role, doing the support, doing the damage, and in those engagements, I don't know if KURWA are just not quite as good as Apis Europae, I don't think, because they do a bunch of advanced things with their infantry. Their infantry teamwork is sort of second to none, with all their overhead pike stunning and all their just like crazy advanced things which they do.
Yeah. But I will say, I think this is going to be a really rousing final, because I think if there is a team that can usurp the throne and knock Apis Europae off the top, it is KURWA, simply because their style seems like the counter to Apis Europae style. Because when we spoke to Cleric Johnson and when we see these guys play, Apis Europae, they like to initially set up positions for archers, then allow infantry to rush in and start kicking ass with superior just fighting skills. But Cleric has mentioned an importance that he stresses on getting the right setup for the fight, because they only fight on terms in which they can win. However, KURWA is a team that we've seen be so bold, not reckless, they're not even reckless, but they're just very bold, and they go out there and chase you down. They are very bold,
and we're going to be going live right now, or maybe not. We're going to be going live, but they've messed up the map. This is a problem which has been going on since the dawn of competitive warband, is picking the wrong map. Typically ruins because it's the default one.
Yes. So essentially, I think if there's any team who can counter that type of strategy, it's KURWA, because of how quick they are. And I think if they go to these matches real quick,
we gotta run this intro, dude. Okay. We're live.
We got this. We're gonna go. Oh wait, no, it's not the intro. Vendetta on the list, my friend?
Minimap?
Yes! And we're live! The wonderful intro provided to you by Lust. The man.
There's the map intro, and you can now consider yourself introduced. What, are you having a problem with the minimap there, man?
No, we got everything sorted. Keep going. Introduce some more. Okay, get him.
Yes, you have been introduced by the map intro. Right now, nothing has happened. Apis Europae have moved to the corner ladder, and KURWA sitting around spawn pretty much, so no sweat pouring down these players just at the moment. Slowly getting themselves warmed up, heating up their veins, getting those muscles, in place. No one's really swung their sword much yet, so it'll be a tense few rounds. I feel like the first few rounds for a match, they're sort of the best. They're the best time for a team to cause an upset, because people. People are not quite in their swing of their things, exactly, yeah. But every round counts for the same amount, so I feel like it's important for KURWA to try and get some rounds early on, and try and assert the fact that they're going to be able to fight with a toe-to-toe throughout this match. That's what they're going to need to do.
Master of the field has already spawned.
It's right in the middle, right by the big tower. No one's got the tower. which
Cleric
helps.
Johnson leading a little group on the left side. I mean, now that we're in the game, the gravity of all this is hitting me. This is the final, dude. This is the
It's
crown
tense.
champion.
It's damn tense. Yeah, KURWA moving over to the flag right now.
Already moving down, taking the flag. AE still
We've got aggregate score if we can just get that checked quickly.
Oh yeah, I'll fix that, yo.
Okay, cool. KURWA straight onto the flag here. They've moved right onto it. KURWA left Cute Baby up to shoot back from the house, but he's a bit
M came from behind.
A's trying to cut them off.
Threw Cute Baby off the roof.
Cute Baby's got there, but Anders is shooting down at them now. Raiden's shooting above from the 4, and KURWA kind of abandoned the flag right now. Anders in a supreme archer position here.
AE
So is
fighting
Melee.
KURWA on their own terms, sort of. They actually had
Kill for a kill here. Triple coming in with a
good position.
with a cav. And KURWA getting a bit of an advantage early on here. I feel like their cav is making things happen. They've taken 2 here.
Scar assassinated Raiden on the roof, but it's not enough. The rest of KURWA are mopping up AE.
A are pulling it back though. Oh, but 3 quick kills for KURWA. Sota, Arnie, Trepron, Majesty. Bring it down to just Scar left now. I don't think he's going to be able to do this against the 5 KURWA players. It was really close for a long time there, and I think suddenly all the KURWA players just won their fights at the same time. The flag's higher.
Scar is the last man alive.
Scar is inside. He's being surrounded. He's going to try and keep alive and keep his gear, but it's most likely that he is going to go down right now. Going to go up to the top flight.
Holding out at the top of the building. AE, they put up a good fight, but man.
KURWA taking that first round, and they are defending. There's arguably a bit of an advantage there.
Taking it, and they have a lot of people alive with some money on them in their pockets.
Go to Mercy with the smack talk, saying ping 18. No wonder you already hit me once. No wonder you hit me once, Cleric. Implying that if Sota's ping was even lower, Cleric wouldn't have been able to touch him.
Let us get casualties on there. That was not on there, but now it is.
Casualties? Okay. Okay, that's important. In the meantime, same sort of thing happening. A happy with their strategy. Still taking that one cav. That's giving them an extra archer, which I guess could be valuable. But their archers just didn't quite get the hits off that they needed to that round. They were in decent positions.
I thought the position was good, but KURWA, I mean, they're fearless, man. And I just want to mention the little things that AE do that make them so pro. Shemfarash, their cav, is the one who first raised the ladder that Nell is currently on. AKA, he got there first and raised it from his horse. They don't waste a single moment.
I'd be hesitant not to, overstate the importance of that. I think most teams could work out the
seizing,
the logic of that, and the logic of that.
It's the little things, Lust. It's the little. They add up, dude. They just pile on up, one on the other, and then you get a badass team out of it at the end.
In the meantime, yeah, same sort of thing as the last round. Team's just chilling out. We've got Shema moving around a little bit more, just checking out the side of the map. But not really much of an effort from A's part to move in. I think what they're kind of banking on is the fact that from this ladder point, what you have is like one flag outside, a good overview of the central flag, and then at the same time you got the flag. Well, the third flag you just got to kind of run to it. But what A's move this time is that they've sent. I think they've done this the last round as well. They sent players round towards the middle, meaning that they're closer to that fort flag as well. So they're kind of on even terms with KURWA right now, I think. Flag in the same position, KURWA are going to do the same sort of thing. Gradually slide over towards it as AE move into the town and sort of take archer positions around it.
AE seem to be moving behind the buildings this time. They might walk through that little alleyway, the awning.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of just a different approach. Trying to get more of a surround. I think last time AE could have got slightly better archer positions. They left a couple of archers were in sort of similar places.
Majesty and M fighting their own little duel up here. Oh no, M's outnumbered.
They gotta watch out for the 2 cav of Vendetta as well.
So Majesty bit off more than he can chew. It was actually AE that outnumbered him.
AE getting a nice surround on them now, though, I think.
Wonderful surround. Sonic, the first victim of this strategy.
Yeah, KURWA having to retreat here, but there's not really many areas they can go to. They're sort of having to they've been driven off the flag immediately. It's a nice early
Shemfrash
kill
is
as
trying
well.
to fight Trepron over there. Weirdo going for him too.
Triple's trying to find space, but the A have really taken a lot of spears this time as well. It's making
Relax,
it hard for the Cav to
charging
maneuver.
at Nell up top. Oh, a
Yeah,
counter
he lost
surround.
his horse as well. But
Sort of.
what KURWA doing a good job here of is sort of shutting down the A archers, getting to them on the sides. LaRue is pretty much unchallenged here though, and he's going to keep firing. Could be doing some damage
Baby and
very soon.
Raiden are in incredible positions right now. They pushed AE
Really,
off.
really close back and forth. 5-on-5 right now between the teams. And KURWA making a bit of an advance right now. Trepon and Raiden getting 2 quick kills. A down to 3 players, and they're having a bit of a hard time against the KURWA
Oh,
team.
Weirdo and his last surviving bro are taking refuge in the building. Anders came out
And great
only to get
teamwork from Trepon
poked.
and Relax to bring him down there. To take down Anders. Weirdo. Yeah, just Weirdo and LaRue left. Just, I feel like... Well, they are pretty much done for, and... maybe A needs to shake up a little bit more than they did in that round. They did something different, and it paid off. I think they've done better in this round, but... Really, they're 2-0 down. I think Sarah's probably have an advantage here. Defenders naturally have an advantage on this map.
Weirdo running right back. Right on out of there. AE had a wonderful surround, but then
They did a good job keeping a few players alive at least.
It felt like their surround got engulfed by a bigger surround, dude. Like some Inception type stuff here.
Yeah, KURWA nice and adapted that round. It was good that they got their movement was good, and they managed to shut down a lot of the KURWA archers or the A archers, or at least put pressure on them, because they had got themselves quite nicely set up there. One of the other issues, like I was mentioning, was the Saranoid perhaps having a bit of an advantage in melee against the Vegas right now. They've got the scimitars and sort of slightly better mid-tier armor as well. Vegas still have the better archers. But I really like Saranoid Cav on this map just because they're really maneuverable, even though Trebron has taken a hunter. Lutomasu complaining about his ping in chat. It's just irritating when people are just like just talking in chat about stupid things and complaining,
I love
especially
the
when
dumb comments in chat.
yeah,
They
but
make me laugh.
it's not irritating. It doesn't irritate me. I think it makes me laugh as well. But it's like for AE, it's just irritating because they lost 2 rounds and this guy's saying, "Oh, my ping sucks" and stuff. Like they just wanted to just shut up right now so they can focus.
Oh, Soda Mersu BMing.
Yeah, it's BM essentially.
Soda Mersu. Shame on you. I'm cutting him out right there. No one even knows what he's doing. You don't
No,
get
it's fine.
camera coverage if you start showing unsportsmanlike
Wait,
behavior.
did you mute him?
No, I don't, you can do that?
Yeah, don't do it though. I want to see his
I
stuff.
didn't mute it, no. I don't even know you could do that.
Yeah, you can do that.
But, do AE start their games off with a deficit? Is that, like, a thing for them? Is that foreign? Like, how do they usually do? I thought they just steamroll. Like, they just press things all day with their giant steamroller, and that is not what's happening here.
No, well, in this tournament, A haven't given away more than 3 rounds in any given match, which is pretty insane.
Wow, this might be the first KURWA.
And they're giving away 2 out of 2 right now so far.
Bacon.
They're playing quite similarly again this round. No real class change-ups either. I think if this goes to the third loss.
Oh,
great
Sonic.
shot from LaRue though.
He died
early
first last
kill.
time as well.
That's beautiful, yeah. Sonic perhaps a little bit unattentive right now.
Where?
The 26 and Nelly though elsewhere, who's got quite out from the melee. And there's two AE players over by this barn area. Really without any support. The KURWA player's running away from him to get towards the flag anyway. Shemfrash almost down as well.
Very bold maneuver.
Looking sketchy for A here, even though it's still 7-7 on players.
Wow,
I think
roof battles! Oh, he jumped down to his
He
death!
jumps down and dies. The A player's looking a little bit disjointed. Cloud Johnson moves over to his teammates right now, and A is taking the fort, but KURWA just kind of constantly kiting, moving around, and they're supporting each other really well right now. It's A just kind of struggling to deal with it.
Anders now, oh my god, look at they ruin Anders. They have the positions KURWA used to have. However, KURWA's smart and are fighting and hugging the building.
Look at this, KURWA they're just moving around, adapting to A's
New positioning.
situation as well, and a beautiful couch dance from Relax comes in, takes Cloud Johnson from the back. He's done massive work here. Both of the Cav just been on firing form. Team kill from M and
Oh
A
no.
crumbling this round as well. Anders pulls a comeback against Cute Baby. It's 2 against 4. This can be done. It can always be done. This is
LaRue,
Warband,
come on,
remember.
Anders.
But LaRue is
Steady
highly
that hand.
outnumbered here. Another kill from Anders. 1 on 3 right now. If LaRue could have got one in melee, maybe it would have given Anders a chance, but
What shall Anders do here?
He's going to lose the round, unfortunately, and it's going to go 3-0 to KURWA. It's, you know, what can you do? Same flag spawn 3 times in a row.
It's noteworthy because now the archer positions that were so beneficial to KURWA, AE realized those positions that they wanted them. They killed Raiden, they took the top of the building, they took the side, and they claimed KURWA's previous archer positions. However, KURWA responded to it so well, they fought in a different area that kind of negated those archers.
Yeah, exactly. KURWA just been great with their movement and reactivity, and they've always been in good positions to support each other.
Man, they just
it's making it really hard for
well,
A doing something totally different right now as well, which I think, which I'm personally glad to see, because you don't like seeing a team lose 4 rounds in the same way. They've moved right in by the kind of broken wall. Guys, let us know about the quality of your stream via
quality
Twitter.
of your MBTV experience altogether.
Hopefully it's all good. If it's really bad, if you're having really bad lag, maybe we can lower the bitrate between the maps or something. But it's just Twitch, unfortunately. There's not much to be done.
Oh, M!
Oh, M goes down at the start of the round. As they're trying to move in as a group, KURWA manages to surround them and get a bit of a crossfire.
I didn't realize.
KURWA moves to kind of like meet them at the fort. A bit of a mistake, I think. And Anna's got a nice shot on them right now as well. But KURWA's going to be able to retreat. Nice work from Nelly, takes down Sonic. Sonic once again going down really early in the round.
AE fighting in a different area.
Trebon takes down Shemafresh though elsewhere, and Shema's been a massive letdown for his team, unfortunately, right now. Vega is kind of still have really strong cav, and he's going 0-4 when they really depend on him on a map like this to get those bumps and really just be their rock. He's been one of the strongest players throughout the tournament, and just one of the strongest players in the scene right now. Really not being able to get too much done. And going down like that, I guess,
it's like the Alamo right now. They're defending that building against the Vega Char.
They're a player down though. It's 6 against 7. Scar is on the verge of death. Tough times for a B.
It is tough times, and we all know how that ended. The Alamo. They lost.
Different flag spawn though right now. Unfortunately, just as they move to the fort, the flag spawns in a different place to them, which is really. Just really rotten luck, I guess. Obviously it's not unwinnable.
Nice shot on
great work
Raiden,
from
though.
Nelly. He's playing. He's one of the players for A playing really well right now. Their archers have been sort of the ones keeping them in this.
Cleric Johnson leading a tentative push of flag. They know can no longer stay here. They have to actually contest it because KURWA.
They've got to move. KURWA not raising it too fast though. It's 6-on-6, and KURWA just committing one person to raising the flag right now. And they don't have high ground. They don't really have many strong positional advantages right now. KURWA only with 1 archer as well, compared to A's 3, so that could work to their strength. A's going to need to take down those Cav, KURWA and Relax, who have just been running riot so far. And they've both got hunters as well right now.
It's coming in, both teams meeting at the flag. However, KURWA has it really
We have to watch
raised.
Relax and Trebron right now, as they're going to be the big threats for A, for those horses. Trebon coming in already, just making himself known in the melee fight. A desperately trying to get these kills quickly. Cleric takes down Supremacy, Anders goes down into Majesty. And it's so close right now.
Oh,
KURWA with the higher flag.
Nothing.
A getting a bit of an advantage here. They've cornered some of these players, and they've managed to re-up Trebon, take down Arnie, take down Relax.
Beautiful shot!
A now with some momentum. There's 30 seconds left. They've got to get these players down and get the flag up. That's the most important thing right now. LaRue moving on to the flag. Trebon is getting surrounded. QBaby comes onto the flag as well. 25 seconds left. They've got to take down QBaby, keep him off the flag.
The axe stun.
They can do this. It's incredibly close. QBaby finally gets surrounded, taken down by Weirdo with a big smash on the spear.
Weirdo smashing faces in. Flag.
That's really important, I think, that AB managed to keep that round as we go into the break. Just not to be whitewashed like that. So it's 3-1 right now, and really that's only losing 1 round more than you should have done. And there's every chance they could win 1 more round than they should have done in the next set. So they won't be feeling too bad.
That was wonderful. That shows a lot of promise now for AE since they won when they were at the biggest deficit. The 4th and last round when Swadia was all armored up. That last flag tussle was amazing because cumulatively, like, KURWA had more health among their players. Even though they had less players, because AE had so many guys with like 2 HP.
You know what really happened? A had more archers, and so what they did is they put their archers in a place which was sort of safe, fairly safe against Cav, up against that wall. Cav couldn't maneuver too well, but because they're archers, you can't, they can shoot you at range and you can't shoot them. So KURWA sort of moved towards them to try and deal with the archers, but at the same time that made the melee fight up against this wall where the KURWA Cav weren't really able to do their stuff. I don't know really what KURWA could have done. I guess I think it would have been better to maybe raise the flag a bit and then kind of just move off and hide from the archers, forcing AE into the open where their Cav could have done a bit more. But
Possibly.
it's very difficult though because obviously making the decisions in the heat at the moment, and also the AE archers are pretty good at getting into nice positions to shoot you wherever you are.
I'm just reading chat to see if we should lower the bitrate or something. We are live, Lust, again.
Okay, we're back, guys. Sorry about the quality problems. That's the best we can do, unfortunately, lowering the bitrate a little bit. You might lose a bit of quality, but hopefully it'll still be watchable and hopefully it'll be smooth. Yeah, hopefully it'll be smooth, guys. It's unfortunate. Twitch just needs to improve their servers in Europe. It's really out of our hands. In the meantime, do tweet in. Let us know how it's going.
Let me check the tweet deck. I hope when I bring this up that there will be full of songbirds and beautiful music from all.
Well, it's a misplaced hope, unfortunately.
Oh God,
because,
not a single tweet. Come on,
guys, step up your tweets.
Is no one hip with what's cool nowadays and tweets? Come on now. Where's our resident tweeters? Where's the popular ones? Get on
Foams?
there too. Where's Foams? Get Foams and Julian here. Or is that the same person?
Yeah, it is.
Oh well. I know
His alter ego and his real life name. But maybe he'll show up. Actually, he might have been a match because I think the third place player was coming on. Although Foms wouldn't be playing though, so he probably isn't there.
What's been going on in these rounds, or at least what I've been noticing, and what other teams who keep losing to AE should take note of, is that KURWA seems to read where AE is setting up for their ideal skirmish, and KURWA refuses to fight in that area.
They're constantly adapting, constantly reacting to AE's movements. And AE's movements have, I mean, we get the overview, so it's easy for us to say this, but AE have looked a little bit clunky, I think. I feel like KURWA playing a lot more loosely. They're sort of reacting more on a player level rather than the team level, whereas AE looking kind of quite rigid. They're moving around as like a very tight group of their infantry, and then a sort of archers are kind of a bit more floating. I think KURWA are just able to react faster because they're not sort of having like top-down command. I'm assuming is how they're going, and the players on an individual level just reacting better, and it's working well for them. I mean, it's not the end of the world for AE, and it's not been a drastically big difference. I don't think we've had some close rounds, and obviously it's tough to play attackers on this map. So I don't think any of the players are going to be.
I just want to say.
I think any of the teams are going to be too disappointed with this.
I like what you said about how KURWA's more like adaptable. They're flexible.
Yeah.
You gotta kind of be laid back to be a lady of the night, gotta let things flow. And I like that.
You do have to literally lay back.
Oh, that's one of the best ones we've done. Great joke.
Thanks,
but it just feels to me like when I see them play, I feel a lot like I get images of Bruce Lee's like description of to be like water, just flow and crash when you need to and to be still when you need to be. I forgot the whole phrase.
And it's something like it's water in a glass becomes the glass and stuff.
Yeah, it becomes the glass.
I think KURWA are definitely becoming the glass right now.
Yes.
They're becoming the glass, but will they get the gold?
They're the water in the glass that is shattering the glass that is AE. They're somewhere in this terrible, convoluted Bruce Lee analogy. 1-inch punch. They're 1-inch punching AE to death. But AE, you said they just look so rigid.
No one's anywhere near death right now. It's been one set. It's been a good set, 3-1. It's always great to start with a competitive set where you got rounds won on both sides.
These are just things I feel like that I'm noticing here that rigidity versus flexibility. Flexibility will always win. KURWA just seem to flow with whatever's going on, and that's what makes them good.
Exactly. A getting a bit frustrated right now because KURWA are taking a really long time with this break. So just complaining about his ping,
Sorting out
and
ping issues.
yeah,
As
A
just
getting a
as
bit
we
frustrated.
sort out, or have sorted out our Twitch issues.
But you know, weird. Obviously it's gonna get tense, like in a situation like this. But it's kind of, I feel like A kind of make their bed in the situation because they're A like the admins of the tournament, and so they can't. There's just no way they could give themselves a default win in the final because it would just piss everyone off too much. Uh, but I mean,
Whatever happens,
I mean,
the
I'm
scoreboard
not
will
questioning.
be.
I'm not questioning their abilities to do a good job of being admins. But I mean, I think they do a really good job. But it's like, it's sort of they suffer really from doing such a good job and doing all the hard work which they do. But we are live now, so let's jump back into the game.
We are live. Awesome. We're getting right back in here.
KURWA 3 to Europae Prize 1. Everyone spawned, 8 versus 8, and hopefully that will be sort of the longest break we have to go through.
And that one wasn't that bad, given some.
It
of the
wasn't too
track
bad.
records.
We've had worse,
We
definitely.
hope for better though, and
This is our
we're
10th game we streamed in the
back
ECS,
in
and
here.
we've had worse breaks than this. We've had worse breaks before tie breaks than this. Tie breaks that never happen.
Yes. Tie breaks that end up in a week long tie break. That's really what happened. But we're in here. AE are now Swadian. And
Darrenid, my friend.
Sarah, oh shoot. The factions. All these races.
You know, you don't even see the race. You just
I don't. See, I just see them for what they are, players, you know.
exactly. We're all just everyone's equal.
In-game avatars. They don't have skin color or creed to me.
We're gonna get bogged down in these little differences.
Heck yeah.
We're not measuring heads.
Focusing
We don't
on
measure
those
heads on
little differences is
MVTV.
what separates people, man. That's not what this is about. We're bringing them together.
We're bringing them together. Exactly. That's right. That is beautiful. Inspired.
Inspired
Anyway, we're live right now.
humanity.
KURWA basically seem to have no plan right now because they're just sitting by the main gate. Maybe that is their plan.
Their plan? No. Why would they have a plan? This is what a general came to. Oh, this was one of the.
That's why
battles.
they've been losing. It's because they have a plan.
Yes, it was like some general was. One of his commanders came to his tent to ask him what plan he had to fight Napoleon in the morning, and he looked at his first mate or his second in command, and he said, "I don't know Napoleon's plan, so how can I tell you my plan?"
Beautiful. Did he lose the battle?
No, he won. He won.
Oh.
He said
not
he
many
asked
people
him
can
like,
say
has
they won
Napoleon
against
told
Napoleon.
me his plan? No, then I cannot tell you my plan. So that's what
You know the
Kurt
best
was
way to
thinking.
you know the best way to beat Napoleon?
How?
It's to be the Russian winter.
Ah, yes. Don't attack the Russians in the winter. Didn't work
Russian
there.
winter
Didn't
is
work
OP.
World War II.
We got a flag spawn anyway. It's up on the high ground in the middle. KURWA kind of ganging around as a group,
Cute
going around
baby.
the sideway. Cute baby's got the caught out.
He's
Goes down to
adorably
Anders.
dead.
Adorably, yeah, he's a poor guy. I think KURWA just trying to get a bit of height somewhere. They're getting up on this barn. They're just trying to
Relax,
get
annoying them. Oh, you got caught
some
out.
kind of elevation.
Oh, relax,
They
trying
just sound
something.
relaxed though. KURWA just looking kind of like I mean, this is kind of the way you have to play when you're attacking. I mean, it's just harder to be reactive because you gotta just sort of try and get in and just get a bit of a foothold, get some positioning. But KURWA looking a bit too rigid here right now, I think. And well, the advantage at least for KURWA is that A haven't been raising the flag, but they're just losing players right now. KURWA down to 5 against A's 8. Mafrash is finding his pace as well. I feel.
KURWA
standard
are
side.
really disjointed here. From the solo relax charge to these weird movements they're doing. Oh my god.
Yeah, Majesty goes down. I think that just going through main gate wasn't the best plan.
Already taken someone down.
Yeah, it's nice. But that's a really unconvincing round from KURWA there.
Yes. They had the gung-ho spirit, but they didn't funnel it, you know? They might
And the
not
issue
have a
here is with
plan,
Sotomasu, even with all this messing around, he's still got the same ping. And he's probably going to complain about that if he loses on the forums, which is going to be fun for everyone.
Let us man up now.
KURWA just kind of doing the same kind of thing. Raiden runs into the town to take a few shots. Seems kind of messy. He's going to back off now when he sees the enemy threat. And you see we've got Shemaf Rush as well up on this side. He's just scouting exactly what KURWA are doing. You can see that they're all by the gate. A, look at this. So perfect. One player up on each tower.
Yeah, AE. This is really tough for KURWA because AE has a whole town.
One player each tower. All their infantry together in the middle. There's it sounds so simple. Like there's no need to do anything else. And
KURWA already moving quickly. They're
running through the main gate is not going to do it. I mean, I like this actually a little bit because they can at least kind of try and isolate one of the players on the tower. Although the towers can all support each other quite well, which makes this a really hard place to assault. What they've got going is they've got Cute Baby on the outside, able to shoot in. They managed to drive LaRue down off this tower as well.
He simply abandons it. It's not worth it. Not worth fighting.
Yeah, and so they've got a bit of a foothold in right now, but AE moving it immediately to attack them and deal with them.
Relaxing
KURWA,
the background again.
Yeah, Relaxing have to come in here and help out here, but he's running between these buildings where the A players are set up on all these roofs. And KURWA finding a bit of some space to sort of move around here, get a bit of movement going. They're still not in an ideal position, taking a few hits as they move as well. But I feel like they're sort of, they're not fighting supposedly in a really tough position right here. They're sort of fighting
and
more
now
like
I think it's going to break out here in the center. It's a
No,
straight
A's just gonna
gang
back
brawl.
off. A want to see where the flag spawns. They don't want to make any rash decisions. But they've got Raiden and Cube up in two sort of decent arching positions right now, and that's getting him in a tenable place to fight at the very least.
KURWA are
Flags in
succeeding
the
a little
spawn
and now
moments.
like contesting the village though, as opposed to the previous round. Sotomersu first to the flag.
He's not going to race it. He's going to try and get up into the tower. He's gone Archer. I think that might be a reaction to his ping. Doesn't normally play Archer.
Gemfarash coming right in. Or no, just you know, waltzing on by, just not really making a fuss. Oh!
Now he takes down Raiden. That's the first kill of the round. But KURWA racing the flag a little bit. A not in the best spot here either. I don't think they've got a bit of a duel going on. I guess over. Or is that M and Scar went to deal with Cube Baby. I don't think they got him down. I think Cube Baby's managed to escape. And A bit slow onto the flag. I feel here.
Oh, they're taking their
KURWA
time.
raising it.
Oh, a
Which
beautiful
Anders
shot.
as well.
That's all the good archers on AE. Wait.
Yeah, a bit weak on the archer front right now. Just LaRue left. Well, LaRue and LA. Cube Baby takes down Sonic though. Team kill. That's pretty tough. Does pull it back with a kill on Shema. That's good. He takes down the AE Cav. That's important. M brings down Cube Baby in the meantime. A very active 2 seconds for Cube Baby there. Relax is going to come in, try and get some damage done, but
He could not save his buddy, but
doesn't get anything done. Does get taken down as well. So it just brings down Bloody Death, and it's really close right now. 3 KURWA players against the 5 of AE. Like, it's going to need to be some special fights. Arnie is doing brilliant work to fight against these 2 players. Manually blocking. Does go down, and so does Majesty in the meantime.
AE hold their town. What? Where did this man disappear? There was a man in the building. Oh, Sotomersu on the edge.
Sotomersu, yeah, he's not going to challenge
Don't
this.
do it! Life's worth living, Sotomersu. Nah!
Oh, he drops down, and perhaps he's going to go, yeah.
Oh!
Oh, no, he manages to guff a team kill there.
All planned. All planned by Sotomersu.
Not bad.
He planned it during that millisecond delay of his ping. Apis Europae doing really wonderful.
Yeah, they're finding some pace on the inside. Obviously, we expected there to be a sort of a difference. The inside team's always going to, you know, have an advantage on a map like this. It is asymmetrical.
Yes. Although
And
KURWA did a
imbalanced.
much better attempt here at dislodging him. I think the problem KURWA was facing is that on the previous set, AE needs time to set themselves up because they're on the offensive and have to take a place in this village.
Yeah, exactly. And you always
some position. Yeah.
you just have to sort of huddle together and sort of barge away in one spot when you're trying to get into the village.
Yeah, and that
Inside
works
Vendetta.
really good for KURWA when they were defending. But this, when they have to attack, AE have all the time in the world to set themselves up as they like to do. So, KURWA faces the problem many other teams face who face AE in that it's hard to dislodge them once they're set. It's like pulling a tree out of the soil once its roots are already grasping the dirt, you know? Like, you gotta
But you can see how set up they are. Q-Baby up on the side ladder has managed to force LaRue off the tower. And it does give an opportunity for KURWA to move in if they want to. They can move into this tower area and get a bit of a foothold there, but They're just going to relax and wait for the flags, I guess. There's every chance that the flag could spawn over on the outside as well, which it still hasn't done after 6 rounds here.
AE biding their time here. Practicing their swings. Getting the blood flowing in their arms, stretching those ligaments.
Both teams just waiting for that flag. You know, it's very tense. You don't want to try anything too crazy. Obviously, you got to adapt, and you don't want to be losing rounds.
It's a tie,
lots of rounds in a row.
This is a good game right now.
Exactly, yeah. But I mean, you don't want to take too many huge risks in the grand finals, even though sometimes that's exactly what's needed. Flag spawns again once by the fort on that ground area.
I think Sotomer's taking quite a bit of damage.
Pretty decent spot. Once again, AE sending, I guess it's M and Scar. These infantry players over through that tower just to make sure there's no archer over there. Q-Baby's already moved off there in the meantime, anticipating that. Yeah, it's a bit of a dodgy approach. It's a bad approach for KURWA right now. I feel like KURWA are getting outnumbered in the melee. The axes of AE have been really effective in smashing the KURWA shields, and the archers just kind of cutting them up right now. KURWA not really being able to react this very well. Raiden just trying to duck behind some cover, does eventually make it. But KURWA already a couple of players down now. I think that the round is almost as good as over, unfortunately.
No.
Q-Baby's dropping.
That way.
Team kill.
Team kill from KURWA.
It was really good play from AE. I think KURWA just had a sort of half-hearted engagement there. Lost some shields. And,
what? Oh my god, LaRue with the back-to-back
stunning
shots.
play from LaRue and from Nelly as well in this set. Just been firing all cylinders. And the story of the map has been that AE's archers. They're the ones which are keeping them in the last set, keeping them sort of afloat.
AE
and in this set,
were able to have
they've just been dominant. Look at Nelly, 6-0. To get 6-0 in a grand final, he must be feeling pretty good about himself right now, knowing that he can really have that sort of impact for his team in such a vital situation.
He won't get benched.
Oh no, certainly not.
Not with a performance like that, not for the next tournament. But
Off the next map.
I'm curious if KURWA will take the round like AE took the last round of their own set.
KURWA doing something a little bit different as well. They're going to this ladder, but they seem very indecisive. I feel like KURWA, they don't have this sort of organization or decisiveness to sort of maybe turn around a big, sort of landsliding, snowballing loss like this. Even if they lose this round, they're still only 5-3 down anyway because they were effective as Sarinid, but really they're going to want to try and win this and at least sort of match AE. Get that 4-4 and go even into the next map.
I want to see if they can, because if they can here, then they're coming back from quite a big gold deficit.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the same thing that Europae did. The gold isn't too much of an issue, I don't think. If you look at the gear of AE, they got a bit of mail here and there. They got some, sort of leather armors and some maybe slightly better weapons. Probably a bigger issue is the fact that they picked up scimitars and stuff. One thing that I find interesting is here, I don't know why they dropped Trebron. Whereas I feel like he just was playing really well last round and he could have gone in as cavalry again. I don't know why they didn't go 2 cav if it was working that well for them in the previous set. I don't know, maybe Trebron had some problems, had to go. I don't know. But
wild speculation here on MBTV.
Yeah, but I think it's strange that they would have just changed that up so drastically. KURWA actually gone 4 archers right now, which I think is a bit more than they were going previously.
I think I see the formulation of an idea here. I think KURWA waited for the flag to catch AE on the transfer. Maybe.
Yeah,
Nah, AE kind of hold the whole
they got
thing.
4 archers here though, and with 4 archers, you need to set up a crossfire. That's like as simple as that to be effective. Very hard to get a crossfire on this map though, like a really hugely effective one. It's more about having high ground. There's so many buildings, there's not really open space where you can surround your enemy that easily. And KURWA are very clustered right now. For a team with 4 archers, they want to be spreading out.
Is that flag as high as I think it is?
It is high, yeah.
Relax gets the first kill, man on the flag died though.
And as long as they can keep AE from raising it to the top, they've still got a minute to fight this out. Raiden in a great spot over there by the ladder as well. Arnie brings down LaRue and it's going good at the start for KURWA. Blade goes back to the flag to put on the pressure. Scalpels will come back against Sotomercy. And KURWA moved on to the flag right now because they know that they don't want to lose in that way. Now he takes down Relax as well in the meantime, and that's KURWA's cav support gone down. Shimmer takes down Sonic, and we've got Arnie here as well, away from any support. Doing well, but without a shield and without
Baby's next
support.
in the line of death. Oh no,
Yeah,
AE's smart. They're contesting the flag.
Well, I think either way, A pretty much probably got this right now. It's
Ooh, do
oh,
they?
Raiden gets a nice kill against
Raiden doesn't think so.
I just don't think KURWA have the time to get the kills or to keep A from getting on that flag right now. QW goes down. We've got Majesty as well running for his life. Raiden doing the best he can with his Falcon, but it's just not quite happening for him. Majesty goes down. Just Raiden being one right left.
Oh, beautiful.
We've got a nice little duel here. Raiden's doing some good stuff. He's a very talented player. Formerly of RN.
Oh, and the kick too, Scott.
Oh, the kick of disrespect. Hey, love that. It's one of their favorite things.
BM through action, not words. That's even better. It's sweeter. It delivers the message much clearer.
And that's a whole set where KURWA didn't get any rounds at all. And well, it didn't look like that was going to happen. But right now, KURWA are keeping up their record of not giving away more than 3 rounds in a match.
So far they're doing rather well there.
So far, not bad. Yeah, 5-3. Moving into the next set right now, it's going to be Ruins. I believe it's is it Nords versus Standards? No, it's not Nords versus Standards. Or is it? Have I set it up right on the thing? On the stream.
What am I looking at? I was looking at chat. I'm sorry. Saranids versus Vagers and Nords versus Saranids.
Nords versus Standards. That's the one. Yeah. Nords versus Standards right now. Standards. I don't know. Personally, I like them on a map like this. They got nice cav. They got I don't know, they got good what do you call it?
Someone in chat just asked us to further lower the quality a little.
Honestly, even if we do chat, I don't think it's gonna help because the bitrate is so low that I mean you would have to have like beyond bad internet for that to be the problem. It's just Twitch at this point. Like it might help if we lower the bitrate, but the chances are it's not going to help many people very much at all. So you just have to bear with us. And what you can do is you can send Twitch an email and say, sort out your European servers because this is getting ridiculous. That's the only advice I can give to you. We are going to look at other options in the future, YouTube, yes. But for now,
we might migrate over on to the wonderful paradise that is YouTube.
Exactly, yeah, where we have quality settings and other sort of luxury features.
So you can watch us, and then on the right, you'll see other videos that you can watch that's similar to ours. So you can watch cat videos while you watch Warband videos.
Yeah.
They do all sorts of things. Ninja Cat is one of my favorites.
I don't know if I like that. I think if you're watching our stream, you should be sort of focused. I don't like the fact they advertise other videos while we're trying to stream our one, but whatever. That's the nature of social media, I suppose.
Nature of the beast. Hey, and the nature of social media is to be sociable, and tweet us some kind words. Heck, even tweet us about how much you hate Twitch. We
you can tweet us about that, how much you hate Twitch. That's obviously, yeah. For the time being, it looks like KURWA complaining of some pain problems. It looks like just 2 of them, Sotomaso and Trebron having some bit of issues there.
So now we will be heading into Ruins. If
Ruins is just Ruins is like the oldest map ever. It's the native default map. This has been being played competitively for 4 years right now because there was competitive play in beta and this was being played then. So this is literally a 4-year-old map.
This is insane. A wonderful map for the.
It's kind of one of the few like closed maps that people kind of still find. One of the still sort of native maps that people still find acceptable for competitive play. But I think it's perhaps running its course now because it's just so old. I believe is it the only native map left? No, we've got Fill Where the River's still in the map pool.
Yes.
And Village was moved back into the map pool as well for this season. But other than that, just 3 native maps.
That's not really surprising. Over the course, this game's been out for so long that.
Well, it was a long time that we didn't use any custom user-made maps. It was only sort of, I don't know, it was after about 2 years that we started changing the maps around. And it's been a very sort of slow process since then.
That's a good policy to adopt, because it is the community and the people who play the mode who understand the needs of the maps better than the original designers who didn't have exactly this setup in mind, you know?
That's true, but I mean, when we introduced the maps, like, you did understand that the players weren't designers. and the player maps for a lot of them weren't that great anyway.
Oh,
But you know,
you'll have some turds in the bunch, man.
but the thing with with testing and with tweaking, we got them good, and I think a lot of the player maps are some of the best maps that the game has seen. Certainly for our competitive play, anyway. But that's worked out quite nicely. KURWA really just kind of struggling with these ping issues. A getting a bit frustrated as well at the same time.
Bus, do you think we could we could bump it down a little? The consensus in chat and our viewers seem to say that, and I go by what the audience wants to see here.
Yeah, but the thing is, like,
It really won't
we can
make
put
a
it we
difference?
can put it down to 2,000 if you want, but it's really not going to help much. I don't.
I was
think.
gonna set it at 2,000.
Yeah, I'm saying that's what put it down to 2,000. All right, let's do it then. Let's take it down. Well, we've got a bit of time anyway, so let's go ahead.
Because if it's bad, we'll always bring it back up. But we're gonna
All
bring
right,
the
let's go
stream
for it.
down to try to fix this. And we are back.
We're back, guys. This is about as low as we can go, unfortunately. You know, you'll be able to watch the VODs. It should be without any kind of issue. We'll put them together on YouTube so that they're all in a row. You have to change different videos, but like, unfortunately, it's the case of Twitch having issues. Hopefully, this does improve it a little bit, but I'm concerned that it won't be completely satisfactory, and the quality of the video is going to be a little bit lower. But just bear with us, and this is the finals, guys.
This is it.
So,
We've been streaming like this the whole time, guys. So if you had problems before and you lived with them, you surely can live with them now. As we said, the VODs will be
it's sort of, you have
spotless.
some nights Twitch is worse than other nights. It's just the nature of the interwebs or whatever. Sunday night, everyone's at home using the internet.
All those people online just dumping information on the interwebs. Dude.
Yeah.
It's not like a dump truck, man. You can't just throw everything in there. Like, it's clogged. All right.
Exactly. Just like there's a million people just on like their Twitter unicycles and just trying to drive past all of them is impossible.
Yes. Especially when you have only one leg.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, we're trying to drive like a Hummer, which is what a Twitch stream is.
Oh, a Hummer. Just humming
But then
along.
there's people on their like Twitter unicycles, and then there's people on their, I don't know, Facebook. I don't know what sort of vehicle a Facebook is. They're Facebook skateboards, and we don't want to run them
vehicle would
over.
embody Facebook?
Maybe a tandem, like a tandem bicycle.
Man.
It's about like sharing and stuff.
Facebook's a friggin' clown car with all the advertisements and stuff because you got every business jammed in there along with you as you're
Exactly.
driving along.
But you know, it's hard trying to maneuver past these clown cars and unicycles on our Twitch Hummer.
It is tough, and I think we're waiting. This break is a little bit extended because I think Soda Mercer said in chat that he is restarting to try to fix his lags, which is kind of what we're doing, but it ain't working, brother. I'm gonna tell you.
It's just the internet is not very good in Europe right now.
Not for us and not for you. There's just so much going on in the EU.
Yeah,
Well,
but you know,
that
hopefully
wasn't part of it.
hopefully the situation will improve. 1000 kbps. Yeah, that's right, Riozu. That is our current speed. Hopefully the situation improves. Yeah, it's strange. I guess it's, I don't know. Supremacy is in Finland. Trebron's in Poland. I guess they're the players having issues. But Axel's in Finland too, so you know.
A little problem here, fielding the players. A shame because the match is pretty tense right now.
It's
KURWA
getting
started
pretty
off
tense.
so well.
Are posting comments in the chat which are very tense indeed.
Who do you think will perform better on this map?
I think KURWA, if they can get it together and get the players, I think they have a decent chance of putting it back because they have Trebron and Relax, and we saw what they did against Renegades. We saw what they did against Heroes. These are two CAV players that when they work together, they're quite fantastic. Vivar as well in there, it's also brilliant. And I just feel like as a kind of group,
Oh, someone
they're
said
very tough to
Regan
deal with.
go. Is it
Yeah,
time?
run
Is
that
it
intro,
time?
dude. We're live
Running
now.
it. And we are in the game.
You're damn right, guys. We're live. This is the grand final. It's 5-3 to Apis Europae, currently leading in the European Championship Series grand final 2013. Can they see it out on Ruins? E-Man, what are you thinking?
I don't know, because I think KURWA, I also agree with you that KURWA has an advantage here, because I just don't see how well AE can set up here. I think the KURWA advance is just, there's not enough to stop it, basically. There's not enough
There's a lot of space,
objects.
yeah. And look at the
Unless you count space itself, which maybe
the
if
classes
AE
up
can
there
use
as well.
it well.
We've got some interesting stuff going on. 3 cav players for both teams. KURWA going with 4 infantry and 1 archer. Just 1 archer on this map, so no possibility of a crossfire. AE going with 3 cav again, but 3 archers and only 2 infantry. So, what I think is, like, if we get this sort of big melee fight, we're going to need to try and make it as fast as possible and as furious as possible.
Poor Paul Walker.
Poor guy,
So
yeah.
those beautiful eyes we'll never see again, dude. They were
peace.
so pretty, dude. They were like
I
a modern day
don't want to get
Paul
on this
Newman.
subject. This could be controversial. People are very emotional about Paul Walker. I don't really want to touch it.
I like this movies.
Yeah, okay.
Continue.
But I don't want to like offend anyone or
Yes,
something.
let's not make people sad. Let's make them happy.
This is not an obituary stream.
This is not the
like,
memorial stream.
Exactly. But with those 3 archers for AE, what KURWA really need to do is just sort of fight, get the melee fights over as soon as possible, so that they just don't have the time to have the impact that they are hoping to have. The AE archers.
KURWA going around.
Right, no one's taking any hits.
Here.
KURWA pretty close to the flags as well. Once again, 3 cav aside. That's gonna be significant.
Oh, this is the forming of an epic field battle.
This is really, I don't know. I've got no idea what's gonna happen here. It's gonna come down to the cav effectiveness, I think, mainly. LaRue and is moving over to the right, aggressively trying to flank, move to a flanking position to put pressure onto KURWA here. KURWA sending some stupid jabs over there, some wild jab throws, but they're sort of gradually moving over to sort of avoid being surrounded. Reacting, they're seeing what AE are doing, and they just don't want to suffer to it. But it's gonna be really hard. The issue here for AE, I think, is that they're depending a lot on their archers, but Nord archers really not the strongest. They've got very weak bows.
Wow, these guys are walking each other right into the trees because they're staring each other in the eyes as they move right
they don't want to get
left.
surrounded. That's the problem. And well, no one's really sort of done much damage to the other team.
They
Magic's
are
taking a bit of a hit.
strafing all the way to the end of the map, dude.
But this is the thing right now. There's 45 seconds left, and so many players left. The problem for AE right now is
It's
they
gonna
could
be a
just lose
big
they could lose to a flag
smorgasbord
here.
at the flag.
They've got 8 players to kill. Shimafrash takes down Sonic really early. Well, the problem now for KURWA is that they're giving up the flag, and AE could raise this back in the meantime. Shimafrash goes down though. Still really close.
Oh,
Vivar
nice!
making him
And a
making
block!
making a big impact in the final here. In the meantime though,
Relax, doing great work.
AE are
except
raising
for
up that flag. The flag is so close right now. KURWA need to get some more players on it. They're coming in with their cav to try and do some damage here. Arnie moves back onto the flag, and it's
And
incredibly
really
close.
injured.
5
Oh
against
my
5
gosh.
against 4 in favor of KURWA.
The advantage
Can
is
KURWA
going
stay on
to
the flag a little bit
KURWA.
longer? This will be a draw if it ends right now. It could be. No, I think KURWA forced AE off the flag, and they have won
Yes,
the round.
the flag differential.
AE weren't able to stay on the flag. They gave up too much of the field, and although they finished with a player ahead, 3 against 2, KURWA, just by virtue of just being on the flag when they need to be, just scraped around, but incredibly close there. A sign of exciting things to come, I think, in this map.
So tense.
Overall
They were just
score.
staring at each other.
It was so
I always
incredibly
think
tense,
of
yeah.
Jets versus Shark, where they're just, you know, standing on the street there in the
Kind
parking
of clicking
lot.
their fingers and like,
Yeah.
pow, cha-cha.
I always think of that.
Anyway, KURWA Vivar as well, getting 3 kills in that round. Keeping them in the kill count, keeping the sides even. That was really what kept his side going there. Relax in the meantime, got a team kill. Perhaps a little bit of pressure, bit of nervousness there. They take down one of his buddies.
AE, a man to a rock. That's their game plan here. Every man to a rock. Cleric Johnson is not following it though.
He's just kind of got a few
He's
grassy
deviating. There's not enough rocks.
shrubs. There's rocks. There's all those rocks over by LaRue. He's hogging them all. He's got like a 2 rocks in front of him and then like a little chain behind him. like a
Warband
rock
needs a
train.
crouching mechanic.
It's like an onyx. I don't know if that was intentional. It looks like the Pokemon Onyx.
Oh,
See where
I love
LaRue is.
that one. He's one of my favorites.
Can you see where LaRue is right now?
Yes.
Anyway.
I kind of see it.
It's like a chain of rocks.
It's like a Rorschach diagram, you know? You kind of see whatever you want to see. And you see an onyx.
It's like a chain of rocks with one big one on the front. That's what an onyx is. Anyway. That's as we move on.
Amazed he
Flag will spawn very soon.
He's so big.
Well, they're all bigger than a Pokeball except for Voltorb, which is the same as size as a Pokeball. Because it is a Pokeball.
He's a trippy one.
Yeah.
Flag is spawn.
Come on, this is
I always figured they lived in little like tiny bachelor apartments.
This is the grand
inside.
finals. Enough. We'll talk about Pokemon later. We'll do a Pokemon special.
When we get Walty in here.
Cool, we're moving over to the flag right now. A, not raising it yet, but they are sort of gradually shifting over. LaRue's going to have to go via the ruins. It's so weird seeing this map after so many years of being played over and over again. Tactics are hard to evolve. It's an open map. There's only so much you can do, I feel. A been quite slow with their approach to the flag, though, and KURWA can actually get there first. Looks like KURWA going to start raising it a bit earlier. Shimafrash is away from his teammates. Could go for a bit of a pass by, but they've seen him. They know where he's at. He's going to just back off here. KURWA, again, not going for the flags. They're going to sort of try and spread their players out and avoid this crossfire. The issue is, A, you've got great archer setups here. They've got LaRue up over by the behind this tree on the slope.
The amount of respect from both teams. Relax trying to assassinate M did not succeed. But both teams are just moving along. They're dancing, dude. They are dancing with each other.
And they're very cautious of the flags. Like, KURWA have raised the flag up a little bit here.
Oh, Trap Rod right there. He initiated it.
Relax takes down M, and these couch lancers from KURWA have been super effective, I told you.
Super effective. It's going so great for him. Rock, paper, scissors mechanics here. They're doing so wonderful.
I told you the KURWA Cav were going to be impactful on this map.
Spraying water all over that Onyx.
Rayfall's come back against Arnie. Tarek Johnson's moved onto the flag to try and prevent KURWA from raising any further. But a team kill at the worst possible time from there brings down Ray. Tarek Johnson being forced off this flag in 25 seconds. A with fewer players and a lower flag. Looks like KURWA are going to go in for 2-0 on this. I said Sound to be stronger, but I don't think the difference is too much here. And A need to watch their backs and avoid slipping into a snowball of defeat. In desperation, all their players have run to the flag here as well. None of them have remained behind to keep their gear alive. LaRue's the only one left, but he's going to go down pretty soon as well. KURWA with the win, only 2 players down, and LaRue is going to manage to take one player there. 3 players down for KURWA, and A LaRue stays alive as well. Nice dueling work from LaRue there.
Initiated that and they followed it through. They did really well that round.
Yeah, incredibly close rounder. And A sticking with the same class setup. I think they could drop an archer, to be honest. I don't think that having 3 archers is that effective there. Yeah, I think they want to have more infantry, really. KURWA just doing a little bit better in these melee fights. I mean, they're not actually getting the kills from their melee players, but just having the numbers there. I just think it's helping them control the melee fight better and giving more opportunities to their cav, which are running riot right now. I talked specifically about Trebron and Relax, but the real star of the show so far has been Viva. He's sitting on 4-0, an average of 2 kills a round. That's pretty damn good.
That is pretty awesome.
And I just performing well in matches like
all.
this. It feels good. I can tell you that. Getting nice scores, feeling like you're playing well. It's obviously nice when your team wins, but really you want to feel like you're the one who's having the impact.
I love how these teams are fighting this map. I normally am not a fan of the native maps and competitive, but the way these are going, it's a staring contest, just a building up of tension, and then a release. One player releasing it. In the case last time, it was I think Trepron, who released it by releasing his javelin into his opponent there.
Well, the interesting thing about this map is it's kind of, you have an inside which sort of gives you a bit of an advantage because you've got a bit more cover, you get the ruins and stuff, but the outside has like really nicely guarded routes to get like a really big flank around the outside. It kind of balances itself out like that, but that was more significant in 10 versus 10. When we moved down to 8 versus 8, like doing a flank as wide as the map, it's not that effective anymore because you're just leaving yourself vulnerable to a push on one side. So kind of in moving down to 8 versus 8, it's kind of shifted the favor of this map, I feel, to that inside spawn. I think that's like how I see it anyway. What you used to have was like Russians just kind of spreading out all over the map and just shooting you from all angles. But that's kind of not, that's not really what we see anymore. Flag spawns is again in the same position. And I think A are going to be looking to do the same sort of thing. Just spread out archers the same sort of way. With this setup, class setup is the sort of the only thing you can really do.
Soda Mersu breaching that invisible line that marks the demarcation between the two different sides.
Is he shifting over there? What's he up to? Yeah,
he's walking. He's leading his little troop.
Weird, it's
and
weird
coming
that
from
doing
behind.
like a different kind of playing this a bit differently. I don't know why.
Oh, AE are coming from. I think they might have split KURWA a little here. No, not
Yeah,
too well.
the fight's kind of happening close to the wall, but KURWA have moved outside now, and they're kind of going for the flag. But the issue here for KURWA, I feel like they're getting themselves caught in between the.
Yes, they're very exposed right now.
They're very
AE.
exposed to the archers. Majesty is doing a great job on this right hand side of pressing Nele and pressing into Anders and preventing that crossfire. If they've in fact really cut down A's crossfire massively here. I wonder if Nele could have taken that fight. At least kept himself in a good position because.
Ooh, AE's Onyx archers are getting destroyed by Majesty and Vivar.
Yeah, I think Nelly gave up his position a bit too easily there. You want to take that duel and just keep the pressure on your opponent. We've got the melee fight going on right here as well. KURWA a couple of players ahead, but they're. Oh, and it's a bad team kill from Soto that takes down Sonic. Ray brings down Trebon at the same time, and it's 5 KURWA players against 4A. KURWA advantage right now. They got the higher flag.
In to help.
A moving in. Cleric Johnson wants blood. He knows he's not got much time left, and he knows he's got to fight against superior odds. Suffering against a massive
coming in
here. Vivar just coming in with that big, heavy, standard robot horse.
Ooh, Shemfarash getting some
Relax goes down in
nice
the meantime.
too close range!
2 kills for Shemarash, but it's not
Oh,
enough.
he got off the horse! Why would you, my
KURWA
friend?
too high. Ray goes
what
down.
works.
M goes down. Just Shema left, and I think, honestly, that A have been too passive. I mean, they've lost every round they've lost. They've had a player alive, from what I can tell, and they've had a lower flag. Like they just got to pile onto the flag, get it raising, and force a big fight where they could. I think they could take down KURWA. KURWA not trying to crossfire them. KURWA don't have it. The archers to crossfire them. A just got to stick together, fight them 1-for-1 on the flag, and stop losing to the flag mechanics. Taking 3 archers. For the 4th round in a row when you've lost 3, this is not good stuff from AE. I think there's no reason they shouldn't lose this round again. To be honest, I don't like what I'm seeing here from AE's team.
That's a good point you make because their dawdling allowed Vivar and Majesty to come back and kill the Onyx archers of AE.
Every round so far has got to the last second, and if it gets to the last second and you lose, then you've been too passive. That's just a blanket rule you can say for any situation, as far as I'm concerned. Minute to the next flag spawn, and A doing something different, which is good to see.
They're being bolder.
They're not changing their class setup.
Johnson just
I don't know why
they're
taking 3 archers. They seem very set in their ways, but
what in the world's happening here?
Oh, this is an issue though. I mean,
thin.
yeah, they're very spread out, and they're really vulnerable.
Oh, they're reconverging inside the ruin. Oh,
right now Shema does get the first kill.
It's a little dance. It's a disco in there.
And the cat coming in right now, and
except there's
this has got really disjointed right now. A actually getting an advantage, even though they're really spread out. I think KURWA perhaps a bit hasty to rush in there. Nele.
The horse is leaving that fiasco.
Inside this death pit, M brings down Arnie as well. Cleric does get a team kill against Nele.
It's a mosh pit, and A won that.
Somehow A managed to win that. I think KURWA just a bit too hasty. They saw an opportunity, they wanted to jump on it. They didn't do it in the right way, and A really punished them.
Wow. And he baited them inside of that mosh pit area.
Yeah, and that was almost a whitewash there. That was devastating.
Wow. A
bring
with
it back
the moves.
to 6-6. This match is getting seriously close. This is really a worthy finals.
Again, you don't want to fight when AE wants you to fight.
But the thing is, I don't think AE wanted to be fought there. I just think like it worked out really well for them because KURWA's approach was so reckless. They charged all their cavalry directly into that, into kind of the middle tower. And cavalry don't fight well in towers. There's no space to maneuver. And then he had an axe, and he just cut people up through the bushes, ducking in and out. KURWA just way too hasty. They'd had an opportunity, and they committed too much to it.
I think they were a bit arrogant, honestly.
But the crucial thing was that gave AE their straight up fight, and that's exactly what I was saying. AE can beat KURWA in a straight up fight, but for some reason in the previous 3 rounds they were too passive. They spread out their archers, they left it too late, and they weren't fighting KURWA in the straight up fight which KURWA were presenting to them and offering to them. In that round, I don't think it was what what AE intended to do, but they got their straight up fight and they won it. So I hope that AE can recognize that and change that around.
So what essentially was the secret? What was the key component?
It's the fact they had a straight up fight. They were just able to fight them in melee, 1-for-1. They all got involved at the same time. In the rounds before that, AE just had their archers off to the side, which weren't fighting when they needed to be. They were too passive. They were the ones sort of left stringing along alive as KURWA were raising the flag.
Not much.
Yeah. Whereas in that round, like everyone just got stuck in immediately, and AE were able to just fight them better in that 50-50 situation. The other thing was KURWA just throwing away all their cav directly into that tower. I think that was a huge mistake.
The horses sure didn't want to be there. There was one that once his rider died, he got the heck out of Dodge. He ran right out of there. The music was too loud, the flashing strobe lights, it was just too much in there. I needed to step out and get some fresh air, have a cigarette.
Incredibly close though right now, 6 versus 6. It's certainly, I think we certainly found the teams playing their best throughout these few weeks of this tournament. These have been the best 2 teams by far, and both of them deserve to be in the finals.
Yes.
But only one of them can deserve to win, and that will be the one who does win.
Only one deserves to win, and that is...
Only one will take home the glory. And incredibly close here. It will be an upset if KURWA win.
Could it possibly be?
A little bit of tension here.
Of
Soto wants to get going. AE want a little bit of a break.
That will be settled with a duel?
I know.
That would be the most epic finish for this tournament. Make it happen, AE.
I don't think KURWA would take that. I mean, because AE have M, unfortunately.
They have M, but AE have done... Oh yeah, no one's going to want to duel him.
No. But the thing is, I think if you had a system where it was like... You had like 3 or 5 players from each team dueling, like one after the other. Then you could kind of think of taking M.
That would be really that would be the best way to do it. Like everyone duels, and you get the cumulative total of, like, kind of like penalty shots in soccer. You know?
No, not even like that. I think like a sort of like you stay alive. It's like you have lives, and each player counts as a life, and the player just keeps dueling until they lose. I think that'd be best. Like an all-kill format.
Battle, sort of like.
Yeah. When you die, you're out, and you put forward like 5 players, and you can put them in any order. Like it doesn't matter. So when you die, you just send the next player.
That is really smart. My goodness.
I think that'd be really fun. And the thing is that means that you still got to duel and beat M, but M only has 1 life, and then you get to fight someone else and stuff. So it's like,
And it's more team-based. It's totally team-based because you're relying on the efforts of your teammates before you and after.
Yeah, exactly. And you got some strategy
and that's how this is gonna end.
Duels, and who you send out against which player and stuff. KURWA really they're cranking up the troll meter right now.
This whole
match default win stuff because they want a bit of a break. It's always I think it can often be tense in sort of important matches like this. Players like KURWA, teams like KURWA around. Looks like A lost player. Oh no, I think they're okay. Oh no, they're a player down. I don't know what they're doing. But we'll be getting live pretty soon, guys.
Yes, get hyped. This is the end of the ECS. This is the determining last set that is going to crown the winner. It's
6-6. Doesn't get closer than this. This is literally even right now. We've got 4 rounds left to play in the regular round count. Can one team get ahead of the others? The other team, do you think? Or will it be 2-2? It could be 2-2. Who knows?
What will happen? If only someone would tweet us so that we could know.
Someone would tweet us.
Yes, we have no idea. Please let us know. We need someone with great foresight here.
Guys, just before we go into the last set, I just want to mention you can follow us on the Twitch channel. It really helps us out. Even though we might not be losing it that much longer, maybe Twitch will get their act together, and we do want to make sure people are following us. You get the news, and we get the support, and maybe we can give you some quality options as well in the future. As well as that, we've got our YouTube channels up on the stream as well. You can follow Cool Gaming Bros, which is the man's channel, and MBTV Replay, which is the channel for all the VODs from this Twitch stream.
Subscribe to both those channels. You'll see some hilarious pub play and some exciting competitive play. All war.
Indeed. And I also got my Twitter there, which is being
bombarded. You know what I
Being
think?
pa-
I
it's
think
being
you
painfully
single.
underused
No,
right now.
you single-handedly crashed the Twitter servers because there's so many coming in. That's why they're not displaying, man.
That could be it.
I can't believe these lies.
That does seem more likely than us not getting any tweets.
It's better than believing that no one here loves us, because that's what it means, Lust. That's what it means.
Let's not be over dramatic. I think we're ready right now anyway. Let's go into the final set of the tournament.
This
Championship.
Is it. This is the
Championship
end.
set.
Will Kurwa
KURWA
prevail?
6, Apis Europae 6.
Will this upstart clan from nowhere?
And Apis Europae going with 4 cav. I love this. I love this. That is dramatic. That's what we want to see in finals. I love the ambition, the drive. They're going to be fighting on these flat flags. All these flags are on flat places. And having 4 cav is an absolutely a brilliant strategy here, I think. They've got loads of space to maneuver. They get outnumber the opponent's cav. 2 archers here as well still. So they are just 2 infantry down to the 4 infantry of KURWA. But they have an extra archer, which will give them a potential for crossfire. And just 4 cav is such a threat, such a pain to deal with.
Yes. But they gotta get those picks.
They gotta get picks, gotta get that couch lancing done. But they can make it happen, who knows? In the meantime, Apis Europae just kind of sitting in the ruins though. Just relaxing, gonna wait for the flag spawns. That's all they want to do. KURWA doing the same sort of thing. No rush in these teams. They just want to chill out.
There's a lot on the line.
I mean, the heart rate's going to be high here. They're going to be very tense because they know that this is going to be a very tricky situation. But they don't want to make any moves before they know where the flag's going to spawn, because ultimately that's what decides most of the rounds, or provokes the result of the rounds. The flags, even if it's not designed.
It's the catalyst for the action.
Exactly. It's the catalyst or it's the reaction. You know, it depends. In this map so far, it's been the reaction a lot of the time, I think, and it's not been enough of a catalyst to get Apis Europae moving. But I feel like they would have recognized that, and they're not going to be making the same mistakes in this last set.
Wow.
In the meantime, it looks like
Bambino meditating on his next action, just waiting for the master of the field to spring forth.
And here it springs. It looks like A going to be shuffling along, moving towards that flag situation. I think they cav back. Don't want to take any hits earlier on in the round. Only the 1 archer for KURWA though, so A cav can move pretty freely around the map without worrying about getting too many hits.
KURWA raising the flag, trying
Relax
to get
moving over into
Goaty
enemy
out.
territory, and the A cav are going to try and shut him down and surround him. They do manage to take his shield down.
They don't fully catch him though.
No, and Ray just kind of runs right past him. And then runs into a post.
Majesty's getting assist in the raising. He's getting more people, more bodies on that flag.
Yeah, this is once again, they don't want to be too passive here. There's a minute left, there's plenty of time, but they've got to start moving onto the flag right now. And they don't want to
If they
let
let the
KURWA
flag get too
this
high,
flag
they're
win.
fighting 2 battles. Raising flag and killing all the opponents.
That's exactly
on
it,
KURWA.
yeah, and it's KURWA still with a clean bill of health. They got to get in there, do some damage. Axel gets a nice couch lance kill though, comes in, gets the first kill of the round. Relax pulls 1 back immediately against LaRue, down to 7 on 7. Ray with the kill on Majesty. Oh, it's back and
Oh, a
forth,
kill,
it's insane.
everyone.
6 against 6.
The
A's on
AE
the flag
Cavs
here. He's
still up.
Bringing it back for his team.
Oh,
but
only
this is
2
unbelievably
left.
Close. Every time one team gets a kill, another team gets a kill in the same moment. It's 5 on 5 right now. Viva goes down. Ray, 3 kills already in this crucial round towards the end. Ray with another kill. Was that a
AE
jab
now have
from
the
his camp?
numbers.
Ray's got 4 kills right now. He's going absolutely ham, causing massive problems to the opponent's team.
Oh, a team
Going down to
kill.
3 players against
An
the 4 of Apis
unfortunate
Europae
team
right now.
kill. However, that flag is high if KURWA are able to
Flag is out of the
survive.
core. If they can stay alive for 16 seconds,
Soto
Sotomayor's gonna go
Mersu.
down. The A-Cav are going to be piling on the pressure right now.
He's
M is
fighting
harassing
M
him,
and
but they
Bambino.
can't need to come in and do
8
this.
seconds.
It's
Can he
7
do it?
seconds for him to stay alive. The
5,
coming in.
4, no!
Eventually, Apis Europae do take the round and go 7-6.
Cav, 2 Cavs still up. Those Cav really proving deciding factors there. Determining that round.
Incredibly close round there. Apis Europae able to put it back in the end.
Had Soto Mersu survived,
Brilliant performance from AE Raider
they
as
have
well.
got
4
that?
kills. 4 kills in such a massive round. You can't ask for more of a player than that. That's insane. Getting 4 kills in a set is good. Getting 4 kills in a round is absolutely brilliant.
if the timer
And
reached 0 and Soto Mersu was alive, that would have been their cap, right?
would have been their cap, yeah.
Man.
They got it with about sort of 3 or 4 seconds left.
Was he couched at the end? I think that was the case.
No, he I don't think it was a couch. He got thrusted with a lot of momentum, and then in being stunned by that, and was able to finish him off with a slash.
M able to read every opening. The man is a sick duelist, sick video maker. Well, not really a duel when someone interferes, but he's one to seize opportunities.
Certainly is. He's very one of M's brilliant features is he knows so much about the mechanics of the game. And in fact, A spent a lot of time studying the mechanics of the game. Much like we referred to this before. If you've not seen it after last week, the Smash Brothers documentary. Much like Mewtwo King, analyzes every frame of Smash Brothers brawl. I don't think Europae go quite that far, but they do analyze all the sort of weights of the weapons and the stun factors and all of the sort of small, less known details of the game to get those little small advantages and know how and when they can fight. It's something that sort of leading the scene on by far.
And that's what makes them so good. That's why they're here.
Yeah.
And it's stacking those advantages that has given them a slight one here. They are in the lead, 1 round away from securing a draw.
Advantage Europae at this point. It's advantage to them. For those familiar with tennis. Can KURWA bring back the juice?
Can KURWA keep their eyes on the ball? That's the trick to
Can KURWA bring
tennis.
back the juice?
Keep your eyes on the seams of the ball.
Will A just keep juicing that KURWA fruit? With some freshly squeezed KURWA.
Juicing the juice or what? Juicing the juice?
Juicing the fruit, the KURWA fruit.
I don't know what you're saying.
I know what I'm saying. You don't need to know what you're saying to say stuff.
Oh, flag is right over here.
The flag's over there. KURWA on it earlier, but they're kind of abandoning the flag, just opting instead to go straight for the fight.
Shemfrash coming right
pushing
in.
towards AA. AA just going to back off, keep backing off, and trying to let the cav do the work. A Ray here looking confident, trying to move in, but the KURWA cav are isolating him. They're forcing him away from their meta groups. Ray is he's prowling right now. He's looking for an opening, looking to try and catch one of these players off guard, but hasn't got anything just yet. In the meantime, the KURWA cav know that he's a problem, and they're trying to focus on him.
No one's able to catch anyone else. They're moving too good. Trapper on
and maneuvered really well here. They've actually maneuvered so they're close to the flag, but at the same time, KURWA are surrounding them.
KURWA are more centralized
on the ground right here, and Axel losing his horse. I think with all this extended skirmishing, A's horse health has been dropping, and KURWA on the flag here, they're raising it. 7 players on 7. Ray takes down Vivar, and Ray is the guy with the master plan right here. He's the big issue, but
Cleric Johnson flexing his muscles. He's going for it.
Is it going to be enough? In the meantime, Axel doing some great work here for
no!
And falling apart here. There's 18 seconds left. 4 KURWA players alive.
Can they keep it alive?
They got to keep it alive for the rest of this round, but Cleric Johnson comes in.
10 seconds. The flag is too high.
Ray, and they still.
There's hope here. They're eating him alive.
Alive right now. Where is?
Like piranhas.
Quite. He does go down. And KURWA with a player down here. What has happened? They've lost someone, and they're gonna have to bring in a sub right here, because they don't want to fight. They don't want to fight this potentially their last round with 7 players, and this is devastating for KURWA right now.
Oh, lost! I gotta dust off the streaming capabilities. I gotta get in there.
Well, I don't know why they have. I don't know why they don't have a support player on standby.
Let's play till the end, though. Yeah, it's a shame they didn't have anyone on the wings.
Yeah, that's kind of a bit sloppy, really. But
oh wait, Raiden is joined.
Raiden's there, but he's too late for this round, though.
Oh, will AE be honorable or no? They don't. No.
It's not about honor. It's part of the tournament, getting your players together, in my opinion. So, but they've not won yet. It's 8 against 6. KURWA got to win these 2 rounds to force that tiebreaker.
This is.
Can they do it with Ray playing like he is? And with KURWA just seemingly not able to deal with this, they got only 2 cav here now against the 4 of AE. What they really need to do, I feel like, KURWA,
the situation
is just get those players off their horses. If they can do that, then they've got a chance in the round. That's the crucial detail. Relax knows he's got to put in a big performance here. He's a player who can get multiple kills.
Shows exactly the position KURWA is in, figuratively and literally. They are down.
They're down. It's advantage Europae, and KURWA have come so close.
Can they get back up again, though?
Can they get back up? It's looking tough. This is gonna be the big challenge. If they can take this round,
They
that will
can
throw
take
it
the
all into
next one. If
suspense.
they can take it with 7 people, they can take the next one and then push it into the penalty shot tiebreaker we discussed.
Well, the thing is, if they take a tiebreaker, then what are the teams gonna pick for their preferred set? KURWA.
Oh, KURWA, they're starting now. Whatever, if you're
in
gonna go down, you're gonna go out with a bang!
Right now, and I think this is a mistake because, I mean, the A
Is
is going to
it?
come in.
KURWA doesn't think so.
For them right now.
KURWA to relax
managed to
coming
find
right
a
in.
little bit of a cover in this cubby hole.
Screw the master of the
a long way away from the
field!
position they pushed into, but it's stirring things up at least, and that's perhaps what they need to do. Sonic is moving up onto the walls to put pressure onto LaRue, but KURWA very contained right now. And the moment
they're
they move
gonna
out of this
fight to
area-
the last!
The moment they move out of this area, A going to be able to surround them and get those cavalry into all
Oh,
positions.
Trevor getting shot.
First
Oh,
with the
kills on
double,
AE!
Quick maybe
2
he's out of armor At the
kills!
same time,
The disadvantage is no longer
7
there!
against 6. But they've got low health, and so do AE. It's incredibly close right now.
And
AE
there's
losing another player
dying
to
too!
Majesty.
Oh my god, everyone on AE's
It
dying!
seems AE perhaps a little bit complacent here.
Oh,
KURWA
KURWA found the strength! It's not over though! Cleric Johnson! Oh yeah,
That's
the
such a
biceps! He's smacking away!
Takes down Sonic, and it's AE driving back, fighting in this round. 4 AE players against the 5 of KURWA. What exactly could be happening right now? Cleric Johnson does go down.
Oh
No one's moved to
my
the
god,
fight at
this
all.
is what we
Rain
like
loses
to
his horse.
see!
LaRue is under increased pressure here. Axel takes
Oh,
down Relax here.
he's bringing
4
it
KO
back.
players against 3 Epis Europae players. Ray goes down. Triple loses his horse though. LaRue falls down to Cute Baby. And KURWA are giving us a grand finals to remember.
Yes,
Only
they
Axel
are.
left. And they are gonna fight this until the very last round. Currently 9 players on their team. They have to drop a player here. This is an issue. They don't want to spawn with 9. Raiden does drop. He's not going to spawn in. And KURWA back with a full squad for the final round. But the question now is, what did KURWA do? Did KURWA do the same thing again? Did they charge forward? Did they do what worked?
They have all that male armor.
Do they do what worked,
that
or do
play.
they just go back to?
KURWA, do what you've been doing that's got you here.
But do they go back
Charge!
to plan A? But I mean, perhaps
Charge!
that was A being sloppy. Perhaps A going to be ready for it this time. Who knows? And they got early kills from Sotomersu. They got an early headshot with Cute Baby. It's so hard to make this call, and it's going to be up to Sotomersu to guide KURWA in this incredibly close match with the final round where everything has fallen onto it. If Apis Europae win this, or if the round goes to a draw, even Apis Europae win, KURWA have to win this final round to force that tiebreaker.
Oh my god, a tiebreaker. The duels is gonna happen. Yes, yes.
This is the grand finals of the European Championship Series 2013.
KURWA, if there's any team that could take the AE down, it's you guys. Do you have it
Well,
in you?
no one has taken even half this amount of rounds off A in a map in a map so far.
KURWA's not content with that. They want to take them down fully.
Want to take down their trousers and pants
Oh no.
and expose AE to the world.
Expose. Have all the
But can
people
they-
laughing at them.
But can they pull it off? Can they yank that chain?
Can they pull off the belt?
And,
AE
oh,
has
we've
joined. What? Oh, AE Spirit has joined. That's
I
interesting.
feel like that was. I feel like we have a troll in here.
That was the AE's Gusto joining.
No, I think this is.
Don't troll the last one, people.
Oh, what's happened here?
Wait, LaRue got banned? Who's banning
Oh,
him?
we've got a troll.
Oh wait,
wow.
what in the world? He's banning players?
Someone's got the admin pass.
Yo!
And is fucking with this. Well,
Oh,
let's
what
take
is
this- let's
what
take the
the
stream
heck
down.
is- Oh, man,
put it
screw
on
you,
back to the
dude.
splash screen.
What the?
some people just. What can you do?
That's not cool, guys. Trolling is like Twitch chat trolling, Kappa faces. That's fine. That's hilarious. But that's not cool, dude. I'm mad.
Yeah.
That's terrible. That's a terrible fucking thing.
Let's
to
bring
do.
up the splash screen so people don't
We
have to
have
see
the
us, and
splash screen. And people
let's
getting,
just ignore this. So we're gonna have a short break after the last final round of this match. 7-8. A in the league right now. As the teams resolve these small technical issues.